Welcome to another episode. It's 2/3 of the pool. Me, Dolphin. Pumpkin is gone. Happy birthday. He with his wife. Enjoy your little birthday vacation. But until then, yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Once again.
Once again.
Once again.
Once again.
Once again.
Yeah.
It's the motherfucking podcast. I'm rocking with your boy Herm Jack.
And the Dolphin.
Here to give it to you straight, no chase. What's good with you, man?
Not much, man. Just chilling, man. I ain't been doing too much, man, this week. Ready for Thanksgiving, man. Not really, because I don't really want to eat. I really don't want to eat, a whole bunch, but.
Yeah, man. The same thing, man. I'm ready for Thanksgiving, man. I start my second job on Tuesday. Man, I don't know. I'm at UPS. I'm wondering they're gonna say, okay, you can get Thursday off, but you're coming in Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find that out. But you know what? I gotta get this bread, man. Boy, I gotta get the money, man. Child support. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get that deep. I ain't gonna get personal like I kind of did last week. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. People should not. I'm gonna say it like this, and y'all figure out the clues. People should not teach hate. Kids, women, you're with your child or whatever, just don't teach hate. Just love. And I'm ending like that. But further on, man, we gonna break it off, man, with this beautiful young woman. Her name was Shanquella Robinson, man. She was only 25, man. Well, let me turn this down, my damn self. You know what I'm saying? Turn this off. I apologize to everybody. Shanquella Robinson, man, she, ended up taking a trip, her and her ladies in Mexico, end up, in a situation, in a fight in Mexico, and, she ended up dying, It's like the situation, I can explain it right here. She was in Mexico, she begged for her life, she was beaten by one of her friends. The murder was confirmed by camera by her best friend, who just sat there and watched her be attacked and laughed, saying, "At least fight back." All of her friends left their body in the Airbnb to die. So that lets you know, man, who is your friends? Who is your friends, man? You might grow up with this person or get with this person. You end up going somewhere, man, and you end up caught in a situation you left stinking behind. Who are your friends?
I don't know. I can't really speak on that because I know who my friends is. My friends is all in here right now. Y'all my brothers, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my man 10 in the house. Jim Sanders, man, and G Burton, man. I know y'all my friends, even though, it be times that we might disagree and, we might even fight, but it's like a brotherly type thing. So if I go on a trip with y'all, I ain't worried about coming back stinking and y'all leaving me up there.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
And I don't know. It's different because I don't understand how my kids ain't got the same type of friendship that we got. You know what I'm saying? They got probably friends, but they ain't got friends that they had ever since they was, younger or whatnot. And I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly what that's about.
What I'm saying is, like, okay, we built from a different cloth. We grew up with each other from whatever. But there's people like, even like when you go with females be like, "That's my friend," and then next week, oh, she's an associate. Friend.
Oh yeah, females always been like that.
And this is a female situation.
Right.
Females would not be friends with other females for so long.
Right.
Only for a minute. I don't understand why. I don't understand it just. But on this situation, man, so you got when you out in a different country, man, you gotta look out for each other. Matter of fact, hell of a different country. If you're in Vegas or you in Daytona Beach or you in Miami, you can't just you out here getting your girl get drunk and she can't go out leaving with Rico Suave. You just can't let her go get her backbone out by Rico Suave because she might be snatched up.
Right, but that ain't the situation on this, right?
No,
What
but
actually happened? They seen her get beat by
yeah,
who? Was it another friend?
you said by another friend. She was beaten by one of her friends, and the murder was confirmed on camera by her best friend, who just sat there and watched her be attacked and laughed and said, "At least fight back."
That might have been like a setup type. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get her on vacation. I'm beating her ass. I'm pretty sure they probably mean to kill her, but he probably just beat her ass till she, died.
But at the same time, like, really, why the other girl couldn't just say, you know what, stop this,
right.
stop this.
Believe me, she was in on it too.
Shanquella could have just went back to the room or went somewhere else and enjoyed her damn life. Go ahead.
Well, the whole thing is we don't know what happened, but I mean, like stuff happened out here. Like my cousin Mario, we still know what happened to him. He left with his friends and went to Cleveland.
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
So, do we still know what happened? But then everybody else came back with different stories. Still don't know what happened.
You talking about the thing back like about 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah, it's about 10, maybe.
Hey, okay, the story I heard.
Ain't no hard hearing. I'm saying is he went up there, he didn't come back.
Well, you want to say
he
it
went
like
there
that.
with friends, and people came back. And,
okay, right.
Ain't no hearing or nothing like that.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, okay. It's that it just like
but his friends came back.
Yeah.
Right.
And the stories was different. Like where you at? Why would you come back without him?
Right.
Yeah. So
same kind of the same situation.
Yeah. So
kind of the same situation. So it's like you got to be careful out here with what you do, and with the moves you make, and make sure if these are so-called your friends, make sure they're your friends, man. You gotta study people, man. It's 2022. This ain't a lot of people is for themselves, man. And it ain't gotta be about money hungry. It's one of these, like you said, one of these girls might not even like you because you was probably prettier than her, or you probably took the dude that she wanted to holler at. It's just little simple things, man. It's just crazy.
I don't think it's like whoever y'all viewers is. I don't think you're talking to the viewers like that. That's a younger viewer crowd. People that probably you talking to like already know that. But the thing about it is the young crowd is very different. Most social media. I understand like how can somebody talk to you on social media that don't like you can make you commit. You don't even know me. So, but that's our brain. Younger brain is different. Like you can't bully me on social media because you don't even know me.
Right. Exactly.
A person can't bully me to my face.
Right.
Because you really don't know me.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, it's just crazy. This is to the younger kids, man. Just watch what you're doing. Just watch who you being with. Watch who you go on vacation with. At first, what I don't like about the whole situation is they just found this information out. The cops were saying that it was alcohol poison, and all this other stuff. Y'all can't tell what the hell happened. They said something like that, and
the friend said that.
Okay, that's what the friend said.
Yeah,
but no,
the autopsy shows that. The autopsy shows that she was laceration of the spinal cord.
Right, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. That the friends came back and told the mom that she died of, okay, they know what they did. They go to the mom's house, like, yeah, she's down there. She died of alcohol poisoning. Okay, but the autopsy was taking a minute to come out. Autopsy shows that she was beat.
Right.
Yeah. So.
But see, I thought that's what the cops was just going. They just went with the story and they didn't.
Well, no, you can't go to because we need to do the autopsy. They let them leave, but they need to do the autopsy. We don't know what she died of. Let's do the autopsy. But no, if you look at the Mexican, because that's Mexican. You in Mexico,
right?
Oh, different.
But they kind of went with it though.
Well, no, they's like, let's see what she died from.
Okay, because what I read and everything, they kind of just went with it. Like whatever they was told, they like, this is what it is. Even though she got they like, oh yeah, because the parents, I seen the parents.
Yeah, but you got to do an autopsy before.
Right. The parents said that it had to be more. from what they was being told
Yes.
by the authorities in Mexico.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It had to be more than what they was told by the authorities in Mexico.
And I would say, like, the Mexican police probably is not even listening to what they're saying. Like, let's get this girl and get her an autopsy and see what she died from.
Okay. But, yeah, they knew it was more. They kind of knew it was more. And
yeah, they can look
from
at
what they was told by the authorities in Mexico.
Yeah, they can look at it. They're like, okay, yeah, she was beat to death. Right. And you said, you do your statement. You do your statement. I'm looking at the girl right now. I'm investigating. Yeah, she was beaten to death. I'm looking at, okay, that's fine. Okay, let's get an autopsy.
Okay, because also I seen that when they wanted to investigate more after they seen the video. I seen this with the parents, and
you can, but the autopsy showed everything.
Right, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. They got the autopsy and everything. They got the whole
autopsy. It's all good. It's all good.
They got all of that, and, but I heard they were still going with it until they see the video. This is what I just seen today with the parents.
Yeah, but I don't believe that. That's nonsense because she could get beaten. We just talking about factual. She could get beaten like that and then say, okay, so she got beat. The autopsy shows she got fluid in her lungs.
Right.
That shows she was drowned. Oh, she got beat, but where did the water come from?
Right.
So it doesn't matter what the autopsy leads to. It's sometimes like, okay, there's a detective,
right,
that's doing the stuff. But then, guess what? We have forensic detectives. Now it goes to the doctors to find out what happened.
Right.
I'm a detective. I'm not a medical examiner. The medical examiner gonna tell me stuff. Now it goes to their team to tell me what happened.
Okay.
The police now it's out of my hand.
Right.
Somebody get raped. It's not out of my hands. It goes to the forensic nurse to tell me what happened.
Right.
The police can't tell you, oh, she got raped. No, the forensic nurse gonna tell you if she got raped or not.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so you're talking about two different things right there. Like the police has nothing to do with the doctor, and what the doctor says is gonna rule.
Right. Okay. That's what it is.
So, man, condolences going to the Robinson family.
Shout out to Kyrie, man, for donating $65,000 to their family.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? But then again, like I said, that's crazy. They wanna put this man as Semitic or he against Jews or whatever, but he always donates. He always look out for people. All he did is just post a movie. That's it. They want to keep that man. It's like the media. It's like this media want you to. If you got millions of dollars, they want you to shut up.
Yeah, you sure you want to go into this because I got a lot.
Well,
to say
you know what?
That.
It's kind of off topic. But go ahead. I'm sure. Jamie got something to say. Maybe Lo got something to say. We can jump on it. The dude, all he did is just put out a post. Hebrews to Negroes. That's it. Just said watch it. Ain't saying nothing about. He didn't say watch it.
He didn't watch it.
He didn't say watch it. He just posted it. And then they like, oh, this, that, and that. All this shit because of Kanye. This all stemming off of Kanye. And then I think it was just like when I was watching the Joe Budden podcast when it was talking about they treating millionaires. They doing the lynch proposition. They're not like literally beating us up, but okay, you're a billionaire.
The buck busting.
Yeah, we'll bust you and we'll break you down to a millionaire. Kyrie, you're a millionaire, but we'll take everything, your brand. We would destroy your brand, and I wish the next person to say something.
Modern day slavery.
So, Dolphin, speak.
I mean, it's modern day slavery, if you ask me. Just like you said, it's like buck busting. They take the biggest, baddest mug, which is mostly our celebrities, and they punish them for even commenting on something, or not even that, even posting what he posted or saying what Kanye said. So it's it's crazy that we still letting this happen.
Go ahead.
Great. Well, what I would say on that is, not on Congo, but on I'm gonna get this name, West.
Kanye.
You know, I call him all type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on his level is this. Now, he said some stuff, but that does not show you that you can be a billionaire, not even one day. In a couple hours, they knocked him down back to a million.
Right.
But with him, you know, like on some for real stuff, he's not well. How he talk, like even with everything. I mean, that he might talk on the juice, but he talk on his life and on God. Like he'll trend. He's not well. Like he's bipolar. So I would say, like, can you hold somebody that's why don't somebody? He got so much, I guess nobody can grab him. Like, hey, put him like
he got nothing but yes man, Jamie.
I mean, well, hold up. Yeah, he do, but so what you saying? He ain't well from what he said from this situation.
No, he ain't
no,
well.
He's not well at all. No, I'm not talking about. He's talking about other. He's not. We can talk about the Jews, but let's talk about the other stuff he said with his kids and talking about killing people. How you talking about killing people when you
DEFCON 3?
No, I'm not talking about that. No, I'm not talking about the. Now you're talking about the Jewish people. I'm not talking about the Jewish people. I'm off the Jewish people.
All right.
He's talking about other stuff too. Just leave the Jewish stuff alone.
Right.
It's why.
No, I mean, he's getting punished for the Jewish shit.
Yes.
And the Jewish shit
no,
he
no,
said
no,
is real.
I don't think you get what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying. He said some wild stuff. I mean, he got White Lives Matter shirts and the Make America Great Again hats and you know, mugs think he's delusional. But what he said about the Jewish stuff is true, and he got punished for that.
Well, no,
he don't get punished for nothing else. You say something about the Jewish shit, he get punished for that. Let's talk about what he get punished.
Okay, I don't know if you even.
I know everything about what Kanye said and did,
so
and it was supposed to be bad.
Even he know, like with the stuff like Holocaust stuff like that. Even I'm not going to go into that. Like even like with the here now we're going to the black stuff that he said. Like that's what like the black like he don't like that's when Farrakhan came into it.
Right.
You said stuff to black people. Everybody on the Jewish stuff.
Right.
What about the black stuff? You said like he didn't die for a dude.
Exactly. He didn't get punished for that.
Slavery was a choice.
Slavery was a choice. What I kind of believe that's true. But I kind of believe that's true a little bit.
Okay, before you say something, Jim, explain why.
I believe that's true because, listen, you either take slavery or you die. 9 times out of 10, mother's going to die. I mean, take slavery. You got a choice to die or to take slavery.
Okay, so let's go to wars then.
Hood disclaimer. Hood disclaimer.
Hood disclaimer.
Hood disclaimer.
Hood disclaimer. Either you're going to take slavery or you're going to die. Because if you listen to half of us nowadays, you're like, man, I wouldn't be no slave, man.
Well, yeah, but
so what you going to do? Is you going to get killed?
So all our ancestors...
Or is you going to be a slave?
Okay, so
you got a choice.
So all
I kind of understand that to somewhat of a situation.
So all our ancestors was like bitches?
No, I mean, death is a mug.
Okay, so all our answers. So we here because so you said all our answers back then was you trying to say they was bitches because
they chose to live.
All of them. So now the people here that's hard now. That's hard now. Okay, you didn't have no people hard back then in Africa.
Yeah, we did. And guess what they chose? They chose death. They chose death. Yes.
Bow and arrows and they got guns. It's different.
They chose death. It's a lot of folks that died. It was more.
I'm not going to talk on that because you know what I ain't going to talk because I wasn't there and I know it was hard.
Exactly. I ain't saying it wasn't, but you got a choice.
I think I think they went with hope. You know, hope that things will change.
People killing, right? And then you got kids like you need to think kids like okay, guess what? I'll kill your kid. Like do this or I'm doing. They came over there vicious.
Right.
Here, I got your kid. You get on that boat. I got your kid. I'll slice your kid's neck right now.
Right.
You gonna get on that damn boat. Now you want to I don't man, it was vicious for us.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying for us. I ain't even talking about no Jewish stuff. Now everybody on Jewish stuff, we had it hard.
Exactly.
Way harder than anybody else.
Exactly, and we most definitely did. But regardless if you
and
got
guess
my
what?
kid,
And guess who
regardless
fought
if
back?
you got my kid, regardless if you do any of that, you have a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice, right or wrong.
No, I don't believe that because
that's a choice.
You said everybody that you said your grandfathers and all of them was weak.
I'm not saying that. I'm
so
just
why
are
you sitting here right now? Why
I'm just exactly. I agree with that, but it was still a choice. It was still a choice.
Things would change.
Yeah, the choice. Guess what? The people that said their choice, the people is not sitting here with us right now. So everybody make a choice now. It's not
right.
Here. So
exactly, it's right. You're right. I'm disagreeing with that, but it was still a choice.
Yeah.
It was still a choice. Be a slave or die.
Yeah, one colony that fought back and won.
Ain't that a choice?
Yeah. One colony fought back and won.
Hey, if I point a gun in your head right now, I'm like, nigga, do this or die. Is that a choice or not? Man. And don't you got a choice to make?
No, it was not. Because you can't. Because it probably
that's a choice, right? Business decisions.
It's not a choice. It's not a choice. Because guess what? Guess what, G? What we gonna do? All these men and women, they want to think it's a choice. Kill all the adults.
Choice.
And take the damn kids.
Choice.
Kill all the adults. Kill all the women.
Choice.
Take the kids.
It's a choice.
Okay, the kids got choices.
Choice. Yes. Everybody got a choice.
Man, no damn
kids.
Everybody got a choice to make.
So my baby's gonna see somebody.
These folks died on them slave ships because they was like, I'm not going for it.
My baby's gonna get they would be so traumatized. They don't know what's happening. Kill all the adults. Take the kids. They grow up. We raise them just like thing.
And we have a choice.
I ain't know.
They will have a choice. It's a lot of folks that died on that boat. Because they try to take over. It's a lot of folks that died in these United States that try to take over because they had a choice. Either I'm going to keep being a slave or I'm going to try to fight getting out of it. Either if you come get me right now or kill my kid right now, I still got a choice. I still got a choice what I need to do. So I kind of understand him somewhat to what he said. If he meant it like how I'm saying it. It's choices to be made.
That ain't no choice.
It's a choice.
And then at the end of the day, the struggle that was made from now to then, like, still, we said, like, okay, you could tell, okay. The dude said, okay, so they wanted to do this. How crazy it is. They wanted a tall dude like my dude Virgil. He just talking about a dude that's doing clothes. Mm-hmm. What that got to do about that man? This dude is rich. I mean, he's like what's the biggest brand? Like this dude's like a multi-millionaire.
Balenciaga.
Like he the head the thing. I mean, he's rich. He died of cancer, but that's fine. I mean, he died, but you had to love it. To him, to a dude on the street with a knee on his neck, he's comparing those two.
Yeah.
Because they wanted another tall dude. What the hell is you talking about?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I don't agree with him talking about with the death of
George Floyd. Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
he was talking on the side of his neck.
That's the whole thing. I'm saying. No, he wasn't talking about the side of his neck. The whole thing was saying, like, you can tell there's something. Then he's talking about, my wife, I'll always be her protector. And then he's talking about killing. I'm godly, but he's talking about killing Floyd. I'm godly. I'm this and that. You like that bipolar talk, like back and forth. I'm good. I'm godly, but you're talking about killing somebody. That don't match up, does it?
No,
godly,
never
killing. Bow. That means you know that somebody's not right. You're rambling.
But you know what?
I mean, with that, what's the name you said? Because he's saying he godly and he's killed. It's more people died in the what's the name of religion that got saved.
You gotta put that.
It's a lot of death in religion, and
you gotta put a part of that to Drink Champs. They heard this shit before this shit got put out. This recorded.
They wanted
views. And this should have never,
And then he
ever
went and
got
apologized.
out.
No, but then he went to the Brit. No, I saw the British. Then he went to the British. That's what killed him. The British dude, that uncensored. The British dude uncensored.
Right.
Yeah,
And the
they
British
gonna
dude
put-
just let him just talk and
Fact.
talk. And then he came back. He matter of fact, he got up. I'm leaving. Came back on. No, I'm back. So
Right.
you so mad you left, but why'd you back?
Man, Drink Champs should have never. Drink Champs, as them being black people, they're the dude that was recording this shit like, yo, Nori, DJ EFN. We're not
Because
putting
of what
this
who he
shit
said
out.
about what?
Yeah, well, man, George,
everything?
Yeah, everything.
Or is you just talking about the
About
George?
the Jews. He was talking
George
so,
Floyd.
yeah, he was talking
That's
to
it.
George Floyd.
Because what he said about the Jews is true.
But no.
I don't care how
because we
crazy
all
he
black
is.
and we all supposed to protect each other on situations, unless you on some other
Oh,
bull ass.
No,
shit.
he don't.
Don't say this
What
because-
he
Don't say this because Master gonna get us all.
No,
Right?
what he did, he
Is
said,
that
he
basically
said,
what you
he
saying?
said, no, what he said, like some stuff he said probably was true for some Jews. He lumped them all together, like all Jews is devils. That's like black people. All black people eat watermelon. All black people eat watermelon.
Right.
What the KRS one say? All black people eat watermelon.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Well, I mean, you can't. Yeah, okay, I kind of get that.
And
You
then one
can't say
dude was
that
like,
about all.
and then one dude, the other thing was like, just say some Jews. Like, I'm fine with you saying like some Jews is bad. He
Right.
said, no, I wasn't saying that. They all. He's like, well, if you saw it, you said I'll put it in the car. When the black people get pulled over and there's a gun and dope, everybody get. If you saw that, that's what he keep on. That's what he said it on Drink Champs and he said on the thing. If a black people get pulled over in the car and it's a dope or gun, everybody get arrested. But if it's Jews, they'll just take the one person. No, this is my people. So now all y'all is lumped together. So I'm lumping all y'all together. So if one person do it, all y'all bad. Like that don't even make sense. But that's what he said. So since it's like that on one church, but that's not true because I can't even charge. If I take that to the prosecutor, whose gun it is, whose dope it is. I don't know who's dope. I'm gonna charge all of them, but I guarantee ain't everybody gonna get charged. Unless I can kind of elaborate like it's a gang, like we can put like boom, 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 boom. One person, and most likely it's gonna be the driver. Yeah, it's always your driver. That's why you watch who the hell you put in your car.
That's a lot to we can dig in that all day. But we're gonna switch it up. We can talk about that all day. We're gonna switch it up to Congress now. Midterms came. Whoever elected, voted. If you don't, you didn't. This is what we got now. Republicans, they took over the Senate. Like we all
They didn't take over the Senate.
The House. The House.
No, they didn't take
The
over the
Democrats took over
the Democrat. You said
The Democrats
No, I said
stated
the
the Democrats stated involved in the Senate. Even if Herschel Walker lose or win, it's over. The Democrats took the Senate.
I said
the Republicans got
Democrats
the
took
House.
over. I ain't saying
the Republicans
said
took over the House.
Yeah.
Remember last week I said the House. You said no, the Senate.
It was a toss-up. We don't know.
No.
Now we know. Before, probably last week, you didn't know. But now we know the Democrats is going to stay control of the Senate.
Took over anything. I just said that the Democrats.
Okay.
Before they had both control of both of them.
Check me, Jimmy.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so they had both of them.
All right.
Then it was that tight race with Herschel Walker and the one dude.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't see that Dave Chappelle skit
Yeah.
Herschel Walker, it's
Yeah,
funny.
it's funny.
But anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. The Democrats got the Senate. If he lose or not, they're gonna have control of the Senate. Now, but the Republicans got control of the House.
I didn't know that the Republicans had control of the House. I just knew that the Democrats had control of the Senate. That's all I knew. I know the Democrats took the Senate.
But it's still a toss up.
And it doesn't matter. The Democrats just had the control of the Senate. They had control of the House, and they had the White House. And what happened?
Nothing.
Like
So it's anything to talk
always-
about.
Right.
Is there any damn thing to talk about?
Right. No, it's not, Jamie Sanders.
So now the Democrats got the Senate, the Republicans got the House, and we got a Democratic
Democratic president
Right.
really ain't doing crap
And
for
what?
us.
And what? I've never seen the difference between no president, man.
So now it's like, okay, if you want to break it down to that, is there a such thing as Democrats? Should we all just go Republican?
I ain't saying that. We said to go anything.
I'm
and I
independent,
believe
so
you.
anything I can I can like in the primary, I can vote Republican. I can vote
Democrat.
I'm independent. I don't care. I don't
Right.
care with the best man.
And I think that's what we need to do. We need to go Democrat. I mean, independent. I think every black folks, instead of just like vote Democrat, vote Democrat, vote
Yeah,
Democrat.
this is not your mom and dad's voting.
Right.
This is not your mom and dad's vote.
Exactly. Because guess what? I ain't seen no difference. And I keep saying this damn near every show. I ain't seen no big difference between no president since I've been.
The most happened in your local government.
Exactly.
Your councilman. Why is that
Exactly.
street so beat up? Why is these streets out here so beat up?
I've been preaching that.
Why
I've been
ain't no
preaching
grocery
that on
stores
this
in
show.
this neighborhood?
Okay, y'all want to go there?
I've been preaching that on this show.
Why ain't no grocery stores in this neighborhood? That affects me more.
Exactly.
I might get choked out by the streets. What's that one lady that just had the party at the Southeast?
Chris, talking to Tom.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll leave it alone.
Hey, Chris
I'll
talking
leave it
to
alone.
Tom.
And I'll leave it alone.
Chris talking to Tom. What?
I'll leave it alone.
Chris talking to
I'll
Tom.
leave it alone.
What has he been doing?
No, I ain't saying nothing. This is a disclaimer. I ain't saying shit.
He ain't saying
It's
shit.
the
I'm
dolphin.
saying shit. This
It's
is Dolphin.
Dolphin.
I ain't saying, listen, I ain't saying that she haven't, but only time I see Chris is at funerals.
She work at the funeral home, do you reckon?
Okay, that's the only time I see her. Right, that's the only time I see her. Right. She work at the funeral home. That's the only time I see Chris talking to Tom.
Chris, good people, man.
I ain't saying she's not. I'm not saying that she's bad or not. I'm thinking about the effect that she had on the community we live in. What is that? Can anybody tell me that? I'm not talking bad about Chris. Chris seemed like a pretty good person.
She can't do it by herself.
And
You
people don't
can't.
like to vote.
And you know what? It's up to us mostly, right?
Can I say this? You look at who vote in different areas. The Southeast, at the one, not this one, but at the one, like, wasn't too many people running.
Right.
Guess how many people voted on the Southeast?
Probably not.
What? If you tell them lying, you think 319 people.
Wow.
It's a bunch of young people in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's low housing and it's young folks. So
They don't understand nothing about
Exactly.
political lifestyle.
319 people. B-Boy ran it. B-Boy
Right,
ran
yeah.
it.
Yeah, my boy Brian Parks ran the one time.
But
man.
you know he wasn't gonna win.
But I don't know what Brian gonna bring.
Right,
That's true too.
yeah.
That's true too.
Tell me your issues, Brian. Like, I love Brian, but tell me your issues. What do you
Exactly.
plan on doing?
Exactly. And you know, and I feel like, you know, community building, that's where that comes into play, man. You come up with a nice community, you come up with a nice neighborhood, families come together, you put who you want in these situations, and then you can see stuff start happening locally. Once you see stuff start happening locally, then you can worry about other things. You know what I'm saying? You put that in.
They can hear you.
Well, bro, I'm talking about Brian Park.
Okay, what's that? They can hear you.
Yeah, but
The
you
mics,
put that.
the mics sound nice.
You put that in. You get a nice community going on.
They can hear you. The mic sounds nice. Go ahead. You gotta be think you can mumble it.
Man.
These is dynamic mics. They gonna hear you. If you fart in the other room, it's gonna count.
Didn't hear my last fart, man.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I'm just go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead with the show, though, man. What was y'all on?
No, matter of fact, let me tell you, we don't know what a person's gonna do.
You don't know what.
But what he's saying is Chris talking to town been something for a lot of years, and he expect to see something that's making something happen.
But
That's
they're
all
not.
I'm saying.
But the other parts of the city is priority.
And what's that, Jamie?
That means they got more voters.
So if we don't vote, they don't care.
Why do I got a mental hospital that they tore down Allen School and it's the middle place right by the Yellow House?
I don't know.
That would have never went nowhere else in the city. There's a middle place, a middle where people out there all the time. You know, like it's people like whacked out.
Yeah, I drove.
Where would they put
Right.
that everywhere else in the city?
So you think that happened because we didn't vote?
It happened because where
That's
can
what
we
they're gonna
put
do.
this where people don't vote and don't care?
Oh.
Exactly.
Try to put that out. Matter of fact, try to put that in the Northwest. Matter of fact, put that on 44th and see what happens.
It
And with people out there with signs marching back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, it's a no-go.
Right.
A person like homeless people, we gonna put that right there.
So why?
And those people would really do something. They just broke in Corky. They tried to burn down Corky's garage. That's why Corky now he got so many. His matter of fact, not his garage, his daughter's garage. Dude just tried to break in.
So where is that at?
Carla's house.
Right there, right.
Oh,
the big
Corky.
thing. That's all. That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
That's-
Corky.
What's that house
I was
called?
thinking about
It's
something. I was thinking about something totally different.
But
Okay.
the the white dude, and Corky had the images of them. They tried to break into Carla's house.
Mm-hmm.
The King Carla's house, so they set fire to the garage. You see the garage is gone.
Damn.
Looking back at Corky's house, the garage ain't there no more.
Right.
So, yeah, right there.
That just
I'm
shows.
going over here, but I'm gonna have me a little dog. All I need is me a little dog that and notify me somebody
Right.
outside. Yeah.
I just recognized some land over there that I wanted to buy. I'm like, well, do you really want to buy that land?
I mean, yeah, why not? That can be the start of it. I think that can be the start of everything.
So
We buy the
therefore,
land over there.
we
and-
just some young black don't even know nothing about nothing, and when issues come, we think it ain't nothing, and then when
You
stuff
study
happens,
stuff.
We ignore it.
Ignore
And
it.
then when it happens,
How many people? The
when
project,
something crazy
how many people
happens,
at the projects
and
gonna
then we like,
move in, move out,
oh,
move in, move out, move out, move out. They don't like move in, move out, move out. Like that's just like my cousin Sandy Womack said. He's great. He is a great principal. Matter of fact, he's the head of Columbus schools now. He said.
You know who that is?
I know Sonny.
He said.
I ain't
Jamie,
gonna get into that. No.
There's a little inside joke.
Yeah. We're not going there. We all know who he is.
Go ahead.
We know who he
he
is.
said, Jamie. You know, they want to do. He said they want me to get my test scores up. He said, "Do you understand? Like, on average, through a school year, I will go through 50% of my class that's not there. Like they're moving because he's, you got the projects. People move, they go to somebody else. It's like so, like
I'm on one right now.
we're dealing with like, come on, man. Like, how can I get my test scores up if at the end of the year I got 50%, half my new students too.
Mhm.
Like I lost 50, I got new students. Like through that doesn't make sense. Back in the day, we at Hartford. I see you at Hartford. I see you at Hartford. I see Hartford. You ain't leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Today, you gone the next day. Now you in Linwood. Then you go to Glen Oak. Then you go to this. You go to this. You move. Like people move now. Boom, boom,
Right.
boom, boom. Back in the day, we just Hartford. We are Hartford. They stayed. It doesn't like it rotates. Boom, 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 boom. You can't even teach people because before you know it, it's another person in my class, a new person in my class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what's happened. Like the projects, like I look out at the Yellow House, like boom, 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 like every day, like who is this person? Who's that person? Who's that person? Who's that person? They kick them out till you do something, they kick you out.
Yeah, and I see they gentrifying like a mug because I see so many folks that I used to didn't see.
Yeah, and it's so quiet.
Oh, they was gentrifying in the early
it is
2000s. We didn't understand what was going on. They was gentrifying in the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's very
I
gentrified.
knew what was going on.
I mean, yeah,
My
I'm
mom
kind of.
always kept me on it.
Yeah, I was outside cutting
You're so
grass.
stupid, get me kicked out.
Yeah, I was outside cutting grass the other day. A little T-dog came up to me. I started petting it. And a little how can I say, Argentina came up to me and said, "Hey, that's my dog." Like, here, like I could hold the dog and give it to her.
Argentina.
Yeah,
Argentinian, whatever.
Yeah,
cold weather person.
yeah.
I thought Argentina
Yeah,
was,
just all.
is-
Come on.
Anyway, go ahead.
Mixed with that, yeah, it's both. Good hair.
I thought they was down in South Africa. I mean, South America.
Who cares?
Who cares? Go ahead.
Let's just go.
Iceland green. So I gave her back the dog. And she's like, thank you. You know, thank you, all right. You know, and she went back to the house that they just renovated. I was like, wow, that was nice. I still went back cut my grass. The only person that's in the where I stay at that I know that's been there for a long time is it's one person. I ain't gonna call their name. Just one person. They've been there for like 10 years. That whole complex, every 2 years, the whole complex where you stay at, the whole pools, Sharana Sweat, Keisha, Chris Talk of the Town, all the way everywhere. Every 2 years, there's new people.
Wow.
That's how much every 2 years, new people.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely crazy. I mean, it's a crazy rotation over there on the south east, man. So how can we control that? I mean,
that's why we need to buy that.
You
land.
can't
exactly, and I agree with that somewhat. But how about we need to buy them?
But you know what? Now it comes to.
Now we talking about some crazy money right now.
Now it comes to a fair amount.
Empty spaces over there where we can buy and build on.
So now it comes to a fair. Now it breaks down to this. Since y'all brought it, because I'm not gonna bring it up. Either it's fair or it's business. Okay. Now you said we buy it back, right? We get our people. Some of our people is not the nicest. Act a fool.
That's why you do background checks.
And therefore, okay, now
I agree.
And now let's go to Nathan's. I went to Nathan's this Thursday.
That's a bar.
No, but it's business.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's
say
business.
Say your point.
So I'm at Nathan's. Of course, you can't. You want to know the time? 8:21. You want You can't wear sweats. You can't wear chains. You can't sag. You can't bandanas. This and that. Blah, blah. I ain't had nothing. No. I had my Conheart. I had some jeans. I had a Scully, a beanie. He's like, man, you gotta take the beanie off.
Damn, even that.
Yes. Then it was then black music. Every black music that played, they turned it down. You rarely can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But when that's the way, like it.
Yeah.
Turned it up.
That's how you control the crowd.
Is it fair or is it business?
It's business. I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to make people happy. A business bar, I'm trying to make money. So with that saying said, I did the same thing one time. I was downtown at Napoleon. Napoleon's down there. And that's when the people that the dude got shot down there at the bar, the Money Game had that bar down there. Yeah. Well, they just flipped. It was Ohio State bar. Yeah. So I had a sweatsuit on because Napoleon said your piece is gonna be like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like shit. I want to sit here and then so I went down there to that bar. It had Ohio State. Like, oh, it's Ohio State bar. I'm going there. I went there. They was like, oh, you got sweats and stuff on. I was like, oh, I think that's kind of like. I was like, so I got sweats on. Like, and this is like on a Wednesday. Like, I'm just trying to get my pieces done. I'm just trying to get a drink. I'm just trying to get a drink. And one dude, the dude was like, well, come on in, but we know, ain't no sweats. You got to have a pull-up. I was like, well, that's. But I got in there, started talking to people, got friendly with people. Didn't understand it. At first, I was like, man, come on, man. You ain't going to let me in here. Like, come on. Like, I'm about to pull out my ID. Like, listen, let me in here. Like, it's like, no, come on in. But when you come back here, we don't do sweats. We don't do sweat T-shirts. They only lasted about 6 months, and they was gone too. But with that said,
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, with that said, I understand. Like, once you got a business, like look at down there at the Walthers, man. That's you put a lot of money into that stuff, man.
And that shooting, they shut that joint down.
So you understand that's a loss.
So now let's translate back to what y'all say. We buy the hood. Guess what? Guess 9 times out of 10, who gonna apply? Women, right?
Apply
for what?
The hood. We just said the hood. Apply for the Section 8 or
Oh yeah, all women.
Women, right? And guess 9 times out of 10, who they boyfriend probably is. All hood. First team all hood. Second team all hood. Third team all hood. And honorable mentions.
So
what I'm saying.
So I understand what you're saying.
What I'm saying is this, right? The woman applies. He said get background check. The woman might be all G. She might be all good. But guess what? She got a baby by this dude. Guess what? He gonna come live. And guess what? Another dude gonna come in and live.
Do you know how thorough Stark Metropolitan's background check is? They know who you deal with. They know who your baby daddy is.
They know if he's living. That's why they know if the baby daddy's living there.
And that's why the Yellow House is so peaceful now. Because guess what? If somebody say you live in certain metro, and somebody get in a fight outside your house, they have investigators. Matter of fact, she was the lieutenant for Highway Patrol. First, it was Adrian Allison's dad.
Yeah.
So they hire people so all they do is investigate. Look. If the Camp Police Department say, okay, there was a fight here in this thing, that's deemed to get you evicted. Right. So in front of my house, they're say one night that there was a fight happened, police get a call over there, someone get arrested, that's deemed for you to get evicted.
Wow. So they switched it up like that since.
Yes, they don't play.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, Swoop, they did that in your situation.
They was doing that a long time
ago. Think about it. But I know it was just probably a little minimal shit. But now is more. I didn't, because we don't live in the hood no more. Right. So therefore, we don't.
They was doing this 20-something odd years ago.
No, I'm talking about exactly how he explained it. Like a fight happened in front of your lot. I mean, there's been plenty of fights that happened in front of your crib, my crib, right. And we ain't nobody get looked as
yeah.
Eviction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shooting happens in our front yards and all this. They ain't look at us like, oh, we might have to evict them. So it seemed like they kind of stepped it up. And like you said, it been like that forever. Like when, as far as you gotta, abide by certain rules. But it seemed like they kind of stepped it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why the rotation is just so crazy.
And I will say this. So the bad neighborhood is not the project number because they got it beefed up so much. So the bad neighborhood it's the houses because everybody didn't die. And you got these slumlords that move there and they don't care what you do as long as you pay your rent.
That's it. And that's one thing I noticed.
I can show you my phone right now, pictures of how did nobody get killed? Like bullet holes all in the thing, and it's people out there to rent the house again.
Right,
fast, just quick and fast. They got these houses cheap, and now they just boom. So now the area house is almost like the baddest areas because you can't do that in a project. You would get evicted.
Right, and that's one thing I noticed. I noticed that a long time ago when it kind of switched over, where folks like us start moving out the hood, and then you got other area people start taking over, like as far as Shorb and 14th Street. You really never had that back in our era. Right. We had the projects, and they had it over there at Bellwood. And, they had it over there on the 33rd Street area. Mm-hmm. And, they had the lynch mob too. But, it was real heavy over there on the east side pretty much. But now it's like it moved over towards the northwest and all this and that. And that's because of what you just got done talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, it kind of waking me up because, like I said, we ain't been in a project house in a long time. And now it makes more sense because you don't even see wild boys walking through the hood.
Not too many. I mean, you still got a couple of them over there, man.
But they ain't really causing noise.
You're right. Not even much noise.
Like in our era.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the truth. I mean, when I worked for Sarda, man, I had the 110, 114, man, and you know that go right through what's name, and it's a big difference. All of us, listen. I predict in the next 15 years, it ain't gonna be nothing but mixed heavyweight children over here.
And I will say this. Now, you dealt. You know, I will say this.
I might get in trouble for that one. I guarantee that's
you cool. If you ain't long as you ain't said nothing about the Jews, you cool.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Whatever you come.
Your whole load that you was driving over there, you was dropping them off at the Hunter house.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
exactly.
that's where.
And that's the dingy back people.
Yeah. So when I go there, I might just have me. I don't need a big dog. Just a little dog that I know somewhere is around there. I'm gonna have cameras. And then once my little dog knows, I can take care of myself.
Exactly.
But with my kids out there, I might have just a big dog just running around for my kids. But like right there, like why would you put that right there? Why would you put that? How could that be right there? Why don't you put that way out in Kansas South? Why don't you put that down in Waco?
Because they ain't having it.
And then you still have people walking around the block. The one thing that
all times of the night.
Just like the joint right there by old McDonald's. Used to see Dwayne.
Oh yeah.
Out there, just you know what I'm saying. And you got other people out there, man.
I will have me a J. Just always time I will have me a J. I mean, I no offense, but I will have me a J that costs like $3,000 to get him trained. I know the K9 dude, get him trained, but I will have me a people don't know what a J is. A rock roller, a big dog.
I thought you was talking about some Jordans.
No, I know.
J.
I don't know.
No, J. Like I would have me a dog that.
A J. Right.
That if my kids outside, cool with my kids, and you don't, you come up like,
Right.
I would have me something, and that's all you.
No, Jimmy, you don't want another J. He was vicious.
She
was vicious.
I remember. Listen, my fault. I'm kind of getting off the subject, but I mean, not really, because we talk about Jay. I remember Jim was like, "Man, Jay all right." No, dude, we know Jay ain't all right. No, Jay ain't cool with you, Jim. But
no, Jay was cool until one day. Was Jay cool?
Yeah, I agree.
We used to feed Jay. This man used to feed Jay by the mouth, like put like
I
wash his gums in Jay.
I ain't playing no more. Like
Jay did that to me.
Oh yeah, man, took off my whole hand. I'm like, what? I said, no, man, Jay all right.
Right.
Oh my God.
Hey, remember your ex girlfriend? Remember, like I something with Jay put. Y'all know you was there that night when she.
I was definitely there, man.
Put out the whole tree. Remember, I had to. You wasn't there. Like I said, she cool.
Yeah, she pulled up.
And then Mike T had to make a decision like it's either me or you, and then she
shut the door right on the booth. There you go, Jay.
Good thing Jay didn't.
We left Jay to sacrifice.
Jay was a good dog. She didn't bite her. So, but anyway, with something like that, like it's crazy. Like that would never happen in any other neighborhood but our neighborhood. You're not gonna put with kids. Look at all those kids that's around. You got a project. Exactly. You got kids like people in mental health.
You got a school 2 blocks up the street.
Not the school, but how about where they live at?
Exactly, and where they live, the school, the urban league, all that. It don't matter.
Just sit right there.
Yeah.
So I would say, that's probably like Chris talking time.
Why Chris Compton ain't shut that down?
And see, that's my whole thing.
That's politics,
man.
because
I'm not saying
your back.
About Chris.
You rubbed my back. I resized your.
Why didn't they not that? They could have put that right down by Linwood, that school, right? The Baxter. Yeah, put that there. No, it wouldn't have went.
Right.
Oh, and let's put it in the Northwest, probably by Layman School.
Yeah, let's put it in Layman.
Oh, that wouldn't have went. No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's put it on the Southwest. I mean Southeast. Let's put it on the
Southeast. Yeah. No. Let's go to Northeast. Put it on Northeast. Put it on where. That's still, because guess what? Northeast is still back. Let's put it where the Northeast community said, no, that's not going to go. But you put it right in the middle of where kids is at. You got Pulley. And you see him walking around. Jason, my friend I had on probation, Jason, he walking around and he's in his mind. He's in his mind all the time. He's not a harm, but he's in his mind. He lived through his mind.
Right.
You hear him just hollering. Then he can walk and not even holler. But then he lives his. Let me tell you about a mental patient. He will live his life through his mind. He's on probation. He's telling me he got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. Okay, his girlfriend is pregnant. Girl pregnant. 6 months later, oh yeah, he's tracking like when she gonna have the baby. Oh, she's about to have the baby. She's about to have the baby. I was like, that's good, Jason, man. That's good, man. Y'all about to have the baby. 9 months come. Oh, she had a baby, but they family is messing with me. This caseworker called me. Yeah, but so what we gonna do with Jason's baby? Jason don't got a girlfriend nor he got a baby. He's living it through his mind every day. You understand, like in this day, like, but that's his world.
Right.
But you can't stop that.
Right.
So when he's walking, he's arguing. He's actually arguing in his mind. He's not messing. But it's so sad. Like we live now. I'm talking to you right now.
Yeah.
When he's he's living his life in his mind.
Right.
He's here,
and
maybe right now I might be walking. You understand? Like I might be walking around the block. I think I'm talking to you. I'm thinking, but I'm just walking, and I'm talking to you. That's his mind.
Right. So that's him in his mind. And that means that it could affect the whole neighborhood with him arguing or with the kid walking by or this in the neighborhood. That's pretty much what we explaining and talking about. So, what's next?
There's a lot of people out here like that.
Right.
Just trying to explain like a person like.
Damn.
What's next?
Well, man, we're gonna switch it because we only got a couple minutes and we're gonna go. You know, we done political, whatever, man. We're gonna talk about hip hop. I don't know how long we're gonna break it down, but hip hop, young, it's like the young versus the old school. Just like when DJ Academics was talking about calling the older rappers dusty and things of that nature. So the homie 21 Savage, even though he was not trying to diss Nas, but he was screaming out, you know, Nas is irrelevant to you. I think he was just saying Nas is irrelevant to what we presenting right now, but he got a strong following, and it's not. But what I'm and then I look on the thing, young boy NBA talking about he can outflow Jay-Z. Why? What makes me mad is why is the younger hip hop dissing, trying to just go at these older folks, and you got other juniors that don't even do this. Please explain to me.
I mean, what I personally think, I think it's more than hip hop. I think it's more than hip hop because we see it in our young generation now, not having respect for older folks.
But you know what?
It ain't music.
It ain't music. I think
but it's damaging their brand. That's why when you come on with old school, like when Houdini was here, nobody came. But guess what? If the Grateful Dead would have came, people would have came.
He want to talk.
Yeah, but
hip hop always been a competitive sport. I mean, it's competitive. Like everybody want to be the best. It's just